Okay, so this one will be a nice short little video most likely, because what I want to show you how to do, and this is pretty easy, is we're going to get our website centered because it's going to feel really good. We're getting there, we're almost there. All we need left to do is add our navigation, which we'll probably do next, add our gallery, which is probably the most challenging part, and center our website. So let's do the centering part. And the way we center it, it's actually relatively easy. All we do is we take our whole website and put it in another box. So we're going to put a div around all of our content, and we're going to tell that div, hey, you, center yourself. And it will hold inside, it'll have all its stuff inside, and it'll scoot into the center, and it'll be perfect. So I'm making a lot of emphatic gestures in the video. You're not going to be able to see that, but you get the point. So let's go into our code, and let's correct that really, really quick. It's very easy. All we have to do is find where all our stuff starts and ends. So nothing should be coming after this body or this HTML tag. So that's where everything ends. Let's find out where it starts, right under the body tag. So it's very easy. All we got to do is add a div right under the body tag and then close it right on top of the closing body tag. So we're going to hit div ID equals container. And then it tries to close it right there. It's like, oh, okay, let me close up. Nope, let's copy that. Or let's delete that and type it down at the bottom where we actually want it. So right above the body tag, close that div. And so now you can see when I click that, it knows that it's around everything. So open the div right underneath the body tag and close the div right above the body tag. This is now the div container that holds all of our content. And as we continue with our website, we'll add more divs in. It won't matter. This div will be fine. It's not going to mess up. It's going to understand as long as we don't put anything between it and the body at the top and it and the body at the bottom. So add our div, call it container. Super cool. Now we just got to write a class for it that tells it to center itself. And I'm going to put this class up at the top because it's pretty important. So I'm going to put it even above our header style. You can put it wherever you want. I'm just putting it here. So I try to keep my styles ordered in a way that kind of makes sense. They are called cascading style sheets. So you can see the header one is first, then the body one because it covers everything, then the welcome, then the gallery, then the contact, then the footer. It's just for me. The order these are in at this stage for your website won't matter, but I keep them in an order that I can find things. So now I'm going to put this at the top since this is the overarching container that holds everything. It's just a personal thing, putting it at the top. And I'm going to write hashtag container, curly cues, open it up. And then we just need to give it a few things. So first we need to give it our width, which by now you probably can guess is 1,000 pixels. Easy. Now the next thing we need to do is give it margin. And if you remember, margin is the bumpers on the outside of the box. So the bumpers are what tell it like kind of where to be. And there's a special thing we can do here where if we type in margin and then type 0 space auto, this will self-center that box. That's it. This should center the website if it works like it used to work. Ta-da! Look how easy that was. That was the easiest piece of code we wrote in the whole thing. It feels so good. So let me show it to you again. Up here, the rule, and remember this is a name rule, so it's only going to apply to a box called container. Right there. Here's our rule. That's all you got to type. Make sure it's inside your style section. And then down here, all we did was add a div that contained everything in it, and that was it. So because this is called container, and this rule is also called container with a hashtag, they apply to one another. Super basic, bam, centered website. Magic. Okay, I'm going to stop that video right there. It's super short, but I like it to be one thought and then the next thought. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to start working on our anchor tags, which are also pretty easy, and we're going to do our nav, and we might do that with a table, which might freak everyone out. So I'm going to put that in a second video. I want this one to be happy, very easy. All we did was add a container and apply a rule to the container with a margin 0 auto property.